Hello Laolee and all my classmates. Okay, we are going to present you PowerPoint Group 6, presentation 6. So we have our group members. We are 6 members here, and today we have our topics, the 7 factors of enlightenment. We call Bhujanga, Sapta Bhujanga in Pali, the 7 Bhujanga, the part of the Buddhi or wisdom. So we have member Samanera Kamgoo, Samanera Chokchai, and Phra Suraj Chaudhary, and Pyin Myar Thara, and Phra Rayorn, and I am Phra Shuvash. So, in the introduction, we may know about the factor of the enlightenment, the source. The source we know about from the part of Suttanta Pitaka, we call in English 100, the Samyutta Nikaya. Samyutta Nikaya Buddha mentioned in the Gilana Sutta. Gilana Sutta is a sutta for the sick monk. So Buddha talk about the Bhujanga Sutta. Bhujanga is a Pali term which means Bo means Buddhi, equal to Buddhi. Buddhi means wisdom. Anga means the part of wisdom or the part of enlightenment. So this is the source. Buddha himself who claimed this sutta, this sources, and in this source we may know also the effective, the paritarana, the production is against the pain, disease and diversity, the benefit of this sutta. And the process of the enlightenment, there are 37 of them, 7 is called 7 factor of enlightenment. Totally 37, but we are presenting only 7. We call 7 factors of enlightenment. Okay, we know what are there. We know sati, we call mindfulness. We know Dhamma Visaya, we call in English keen investigation. And we call energy, in Pali we call Virya, in English we call energy. And in Pali we call Titi, in English rapture, happiness. And in the Pali we call Samadhi, in Pali, in English we call concentration. And in Pali we call number 7 Upekha, in English we call equanimity, joy together. So I invite now my friend Pyin Myar Thara to talk about what are they. Thank you.
Good morning, teacher, and good morning, everyone. Today I would like to talk about 7 factors. What are these 7 factors? Number 1, mindfulness. Mindfulness is British symbolism. British symbolism is Pali, Bosniak Pali. And to gain application of the Dhamma. Gain application of the Dhamma is the Dhamma Visaya symbolism. That's 1. Energy. Energy means the Viriya. Second, richer or happiness. Richer or happiness is pity symbolism. Yes. Number 5, Kam. Kam is pathetic symbolism. Versus concentration. Concentration means all the samadhi symbolism. Number 7, equanimity. Equanimity is the upekha symbolism. This is the 7th factor. Okay, thank you, Nijaf. Thank you all.
Morning, teacher, and morning, everyone. Talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice way to get enlightenment. We can say the meaning of mindfulness is the power of looking or awareness. The function of mindfulness is helping us to know about the present time that we are doing. For example, if we are studying and we have mindfulness, we can get all or most knowledge from the teacher. That topic is the keen investigation of the Dhamma. This means researching or choosing the Dhamma to practice in daily life. The main point of the keen investigation of the Dhamma or Dhamma Vicaya is destroy the darkness, the confusing of mind of knowledge or wisdom. To know the real Dhamma and get only the right knowledge or wisdom. Thank you.
Okay, my friend Chokchai, he already mentioned what is the mindfulness. So we may see why do we do meditation, concentration mindfulness, or the insight mindfulness or meditation. So why do we do? Because our mind and our energy suggest. Can you hold here? Okay, our mind and energy, if we don't have mindfulness, our mind and energy go everywhere like this. So, if you do anything, we cannot success. So, if we do meditation, our mind, our energy and mind come like this. So, if come like this, if our power becomes stable and then we can do anything and success. And we can remember, like a lotus, like a lotus. Because our mind and energy goes like this, and it's not stable and not successful, just jumping and wandering. So why we do mindfulness meditation? For become a lotus, and this is the powerful. We can use this way, we can use this way, whatever, and we all energy use together. So when our energy is go like this, we are not successful because I want energy all together one way, but no, this don't want to come. Even this also want come, this one another not come. Okay, so the mindfulness like this, stable, and we do anything successful. So this is for the mindfulness, and the mindfulness observing the reality, the nature. We call this is the Dhamma, the phenomenal reality, and the keen investigation of the Dhamma, Dhamma Visaya. Dhamma Visaya, you see, the Siddhartha Gautama, since he used to visit around, he used to look around for 4 times. So during times he investigates, he eager to investigate. What is the reality? What is the nature? What is the truth? Suggest the old person. He got first time old person, and then he met the sick person, and then he met the dead body, and he met the wonderful person, ascetic, who was smile and healthy and seemed happy under the tree doing meditation, and he liked it. So the investigation of the Dhamma to be true, naturally to be true. So we are monk. We are monk. We need to what look like monk life and what is the real practice we do and we try. This is our Dhamma desire. Now I invite my friend Phra Rayorn to present his topic.
the first good morning teachers and all my classmates. Now I'm going to talk about my topic. My topic today is energy, about energy. Energy is mean a force or skill. When we do something, we cannot without energy. Example is work or do something, anything else. Energy always happen from we eating enough or sleep enough to make energy. Energy is made the people can successful with the effort. Example is like we do meditation. When we do meditation, if we don't have energy, so we cannot afford and to try understanding or something. We have try mindfulness to investigate something. So energy is important for the mindfulness, to support mindfulness to successful to do anything. And rapture is like energy. It's like energy also. It arises from the body and mind also. Rapture is mean happy or intuition. Rapture happen from we do meditation. Example is like the Buddha. As a person, the Buddha got painted or got rapture for 49 days. He not have his food. He got about the rapture from meditation. Rapture when arrive from the bodies, run from the body and mind when we clearly understand from meditation or something else. So rapture is mean the great happy when we got from meditation. Example is like we got from one part of enlightenment or something like that, or we understand clearly from we got from the meditation, from the practicing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, my friend Laolee. We may know about from his presentation what is energy and why do you need energy. So energy is the basic fundamental needs for our effort to do. Okay, so we can divide the two kinds of energy. For example, energy generally we need for do our general works. So in this we call the limitation of the conventional things to do. On the other hand, as we are monk, spiritual thinking or ultimate thinking, it should be to get enlightenment, like Ananda, Thera Ananda, the attendant of the Buddha. He used his full of energy to participate the first Buddhist council on the on time, because he need to do right effort, right energy to use to get enlightenment. Otherwise, he was not able to entry inside the house, inside the gate of council. So he used his energy to get enlightenment. So we use our energy to cultivate our enlightenment. And then rapture or Priti, Dalai Lama, 14th Dalai Lama, a Tibetan leader who used to exiled in India right now. So he is now exiled, but he is very powerful monk, social or media or political or religious. Even he is a Buddhist leader and Nobel Prize winner. He mentioned that it comes from your action. It does not something that make up, but it something what we do and not what we don't. But we not what we do and what we do. So and it that grows our happiness. So that means that we need to cut the craving. Okay, we need to cut the craving. So after that, the happiness automatically comes. And now I invite my friend Kamgoo to present his topics.
Morning, my friend. Topic about calm, capacity. As we know, our mind never stop working, even our sleeping, and we might also continue working. And this calm, it mean happiness and quietness, making like this. This is Buddha try to find a way that it make the mind calm and to be happiness. So Buddhists have got the way. Buddha have got the way that practice meditation or concentrate or use samadhi state. For next page. This is about the concentration and samadhi or concentration and state, mindfulness. For this topic, it talk about the difference of concentration and mindfulness. To both of these is quite different and same. How different samadhi is can bring a state. Even when our practice state, we will get samadhi. Samadhi is we get calm and we focus on one thing. That's just you are listening. This is samadhi. But sati, we know ourselves that we what we are doing. So this is my topic, and thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kamgoo, my friend. He mentioned here in his presentation about the prasadi or calmness. Okay, and actually we know the 5 hindrances: sensual pleasure, ill will, and then tiredlessness and remorse. Okay, tiredlessness, it's about against opposite meaning calmness. Okay, so why the 5 hindrances are coming to us, exist to us? So that's why we need to have a calmness. So the mental and physical relaxation, the rest, taking rest, something like that. We feel sleepy, we take rest or nap. So in our mind also is wandering. So we need the rest of the mind. So that's why you see the mind just seem to he sit down, but his mind also sit down. That means his mind calm down. He only thinking around his body and mind. He didn't think outside. This picture showing like this. And then concentration or samadhi Okay, my friend also mentioned that it's like mindfulness. That means samadhi and then sati, similar. But basically, the mindfulness work with the body awareness and whole body awareness and mind awareness totally. But the practicing the samadhi or concentration is on to work about only mental phenomena, mental objects, only one point focusing all about mental problem. So we may know about the samadhi is also similar to the relaxation or calmness. Okay, and now I invite my friend Suraj Chaudhary to present his topics.
Good morning, teacher and all my friends. My topic is about Ubekha. In English, Ubekha means equanimity. That is mean we don't happy. We don't need to unhappy. In Buddhism sense, Ubekha means like the extreme aversion and desire. It means neither unhappy and happy. It is natural, different with happy and sorrow. Because when before 2-3 days ago we in Chiangmai occur earthquake. So that because it is a natural disaster, we no need to sorrow about that it occurred with us.
Okay, and it is like a four Brahma, Mahabrahma, Vihara Bhavana. The four loving kindness meditation of them, one is called Upekha. So Upekha is all about not to worry from getting or losing or getting reputation or not to have reputation. Okay, so and then on the other hand is can be Upekha, freedom from self-reference. How can we get freedom from self-reference? See the monk, have a friendship with the cow, you see. So that means you are the good student, you are not free mind, not meet with the bad student. It's not Upekha. So Upekha is a kind of communication that Buddha discovered to speak his teaching to everyone, that we can meet with the good people or bad people. Because if I have goodness, I can make the bad people good people. So there is no self-reference. To be free from self-reference, we may know from this picture. And we are going to nearly finish. In here I have some references. So those references I collect from 5-7 websites. And so in this case I would like to summarize that we may know already the sati, mindfulness. We talk about 7 factors. Number 1, sati, the mindfulness, and number 2, the Dhamma Visaya, or the keen investigation of the Dhamma or phenomena, and number 3 about the Virya, energy. So number 4 about the Priti, rapture, happiness, and number 5 about the calmness or passaddhi, and number 6 about the samadhi, concentration, and finally we have number 7 is all about upekha or equanimity. So this is our summarization, And you see a monk here, Matthew Richard from France. So the research proved that he is the world happiest people. So we also summarize 7 factors here, and we have also in our reference from several websites and several books here, and we say from our group, thank you, Sawadee-ka. And if you have any differences, opinion or idea or question, maybe you are welcome.
This is the last book, right? You have a question? Okay. Alright, now on.
The people
How concentration meditation is related to science.
Right point. In the Eightfold Path, actually the concentration begins with the four noble truths. First one, the suffering, cause of suffering, cessation of suffering, the path leading to the cessation. This is called middle way. Middle way, there are 8. Samadhi, right view, Samma Sankappa, right thought, Samma Vasa, right speech, Samma Gayama, right effort, and Samma Ajiva, right livelihood, and Samma Sati, right mindfulness, and Samma Samadhi, right concentration. So a right concentration is for wisdom. Okay, wisdom for what? Enlightenment. So enlightenment comes by what? By practicing inside meditation. Do you understand? Yeah. So concentration or samadhi is discussing about onto the mental phenomena. Okay, all those phenomena focusing. If you have no understanding with the mental phenomena and psychophysics, we call mind and matter, nama rupa, you are not able to have a wisdom or enlightenment. So it is a basic part to have an enlightenment. Thank you.
Okay. When I ask from your presentation, Kamgoo, you said when we sleep.
A dream. Okay, dream is the proof that our mind is still working. And walking without our physical consciousness, but walking with the mental consciousness, taking the breath and taking the out is walking in the inside organs. Every atom working while we sleep. Sleep is a physical sleep, but inside we are not sleep because walking the atoms. Every cell works. Every cell, every energy inside.
But some people they not. Some people they have dream, but some people they don't have.
Okay, we often have dream. Doesn't matter. We have the heart. We have our mind. So it still is work.
So what's the cause it make you have dream?
Okay. In the side of Buddhism, there are many kinds the effective things to have a dream. For example, if you are the king, you may have a responsibility for the all nation. So if the nation suffered and then this dream comes to you because you feel tension for the nation, you people. So your tension is the cause to have a dream. And on the other hand, Buddha explained that if you dirty, you go to toilet not clean, maybe you sleep, or you talking with someone sexual pleasure or something, so you take off your semen, discharge. So it is a cause that you might busy, and this cause an effect for the sensual pleasure. Furthermore, we have a dream because of we talk someone today, tonight these things go to have a dream. For example, I take a presentation, beautiful presentation here, maybe good, maybe bad. So this activity, some people go to sleep at the night and he also dream that time about. So dreams comes from your own action in the previous or in the instant present moment. So thank you, my friend. Okay.
Before I move to the question, actually Buddhism in Buddha's asana mentioned what is doing. It's come from because you worry. Come from because you eat and the food is not good for, it's not support body to make you bad dream. Come from because your previous friend, angel, they what? You didn't tell you some truth. Like if you have friend, he will come to the hotel on 16th of May. The lottery number will be 504. Please buy it. When you go to buy that, you get that. That's mean they call take support. Okay, what? Tell it. So actually, the Buddha already mentioned in the okay, was to that. So the question is that why our is still working like that. The problem is that I think I showed this picture for you before to see the top versus that is up. So actually, our mind just like the sixth direction. Okay, for example, you have seen before, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6. Ayatana.
Six.
Oh, you have 6 doors. Okay? You start from eyes. Eyes, okay? And then
Here.
okay, and then
Nose. Tongue. Eyes. Body. 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 Touch. Body. Touch. Touch. Body. Body or touch. Body and body. Mind. And mind.
and mind. This one. Okay. So actually, when we not sleep, our mind, the center here, receive information from this. From this. From this. In Chinese or long. Okay. So the mind, just like the processor of computer, we call CPU. Central processing. Okay. But our mind is because each person we have 121 minds. That's why it's very complicated to explain this. When you sleep, what happens? Cut off. So no information to the mind. Okay? But anyway, because the mind still receive information in your daily life or daily routine, on the daytime. You remember, you hear so many things. That's why when the mind tries to receive, try to take information from this, and this, cannot. Because less of mindfulness. Okay? You cannot get information from the nose, from the tongue, body, or something like that. The mind, then, okay, he has no information from other side. Then the mind still works itself. Okay. how it works. He take all the experience, all the memorizing, which is he already recorded. Okay, when you did something from the past 10 years ago, you still remember now. Something you forget, something you remember because of my record. With a corpus in here. We call the just like a, how do you say that? So that's why when the mind working like this, make you breathe. Depends which story. Okay. This diagram of this picture explained by Professor Sang Changam, expert, Buddhist expert. He's a layman now. He's a scholar from Buddhism. Okay, so he explained the mind is working like this. It doesn't mean only Thailand or people in Buddhism investigate about the mind. Also scientists. As I explained before that Dr. Kamgoo from 1786, as I remember, from see of the brain. As I mentioned before, the brain, when you sleep, in the brain we have the electricity. Okay, so the electricity works. Do you know the nerves? Everyone know about the nerves? Yes. Or the neurons. Okay, so in Thai we call synapse. In English we call nerves, and in Myanmar how do you call that? Huh? Ayungo. Right? You know that? In Vietnam. How do you call Vietnam? Nerves. Okay, so something like this. Okay, and actually this thing is not connected. It just comes close like this. You go to YouTube, see that. It's come close like this. Every branch of them just comes close like this. The electricity is the one to carry information to send from this to connect to the other. So we have millions of nerves. So he mentioned about the mind structure. Okay, now let's see why someone can see the spirit. Someone cannot. Have you ever seen this? I never seen any spirit. How did you know? Because I don't see the Bible. I have seen scary movies. So, he explained, Professor Sang, he explained that someone can be called a sixth sense. Actually, we have five, but someone has six sense. Because the mind can drop, this is just like in the wall. And the mind can drop the wall and the mind can journey out of this. The mind can work out of this. That's why the people of this can see the spirit. And see the spirit. But actually, the little child, the little baby, they can see the spirit because they mind very cute.
Okay, my friend. Okay, finish, right? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Oh, question.
All right.
The Buddhas have always used equanimity. Yes. Another point is since another point is take meditation. Take meditation. They are first time take meditation.
Listen.
They are first time take meditation. Coming to the meditating, for example, sense object. How do you use equanimity to not contact anything objects?
Okay, my friend, do you know what does mean? Back down on the community?
Yes.
Okay.
Equanimity, yes.
Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekka.
Yes.
Upekka is the number 4.
Yes.
Okay. Upekka, the people get something and surprise. Oh wow, my birthday gift. So Buddha said, no, you're not very excited. That excited make you maybe accident, have a heart attack. So we mentioned here. You may see here. Ego, self-ego. Free from all points of the self-reference. That means we are not upset or not happy or upset from the gain or loss, honor or dishonor, or praise or blame. Do you understand? So this is the equanimity. Okay. Foreigner come to study meditation, have a retreat, and then what they have, you mentioned?
Yeah, you mentioned that. I want to know
What have foreigner you mentioned?
you have controlling through the mindfulness. If you take meditation, can you do that?
On this dog, 5 dogs with mindfulness. Mindfulness. Number 1 to number 5. When you see a dog and you realize that that is dog, because mindfulness is one to control your mind. Okay? Like when somebody meditate and they get monopolytic or something, they may see the string like a snake. So the mind is troubled. Okay? If the person becomes abnormal, what does that mean? Means that they don't have mindfulness. The mindfulness exists there but don't work. So the mind probably jumping here and there, all these things. It's like a busy mind. Have no one take care about it. Number 6 is the mind, right? It's important. Because you receive information and let you know that because you have mindfulness. Just compare when you sitting meditate. Okay, when you meditate and when you feel happy, feel not happy, feel trouble, you know, right? But when you sleep, you don't know. When you sleep, you don't know. Why? Because the mindfulness is not working when you sleep. So as I don't know exactly that what the mind works, but I thought that the mind maybe is just like it's quite a problem with the process. Any idea?
Sweet cream.
Sweet cream. Sweet
cream. Yes.
Sweet cream.
Yes.
Good cream and happy cream.
No, sweet cream.